Very much. Okay, so basically, perhaps maybe just to start with, you can tell us about maybe just a brief introduction of what you do, where you work from, I mean, like what company you work for, and main responsibility, just briefly.
Okay, so briefly, I work for Virtual Pay at the moment. So
Okay.
Virtual Pay is a payment service solutions provider.
Mm-hmm.
What we do is we process payments
Yeah.
on behalf of merchants and then
Mm-hmm.
settle them on an agreed date.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what happens is once the transactions have been processed on our gateway, we based on where they would like to be settled. For
Mm-hmm.
instance, merchant might have a bank address
Mm-hmm.
or a wallet address of which they might want to be settled. So we do it's called off ramp on ramp
Yeah.
kind of solution. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what we do at Virtual Pay in short.
Okay, that's pretty much interesting. We've done what we've been as well acquainted with off-ramp and off-ramp kind of say it's quite an interesting. So do you provide a kind of like gateway system, right, for payments, or maybe you use a third party for gateways?
No, we have our own gateway.
You have your own gateway. Okay,
Yes,
interesting.
we don't use that third parties.
Okay, you work on a B2B on a B2C basis.
B2B.
B2B. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. All right. So basically, maybe I think that's a very interesting aspect of it. Maybe now you can tell us, for example, your maybe crypto or blockchain experience. So I'm just going to ask a series of questions, and then you can just feel free to answer. If you feel like
Okay.
you're uncomfortable with answering, it's okay. We can move on to the next question. So kindly tell me, like, how long you've been, for example, investing in crypto. Um, and for example, just for how long from the time you started investing in crypto?
Okay, so from my side, personally started in early 2021.
Okay.
But before I was reading and researching on the crypto products.
Hmm.
Then I decided to get in. Unfortunately, the market decided to go down,
Okay.
down, down, down. But that's fine. But then I was working in the fintech space still,
Hmm.
with a company called DPO. But for
Yeah.
them, they're just doing normal fiat processing. But
Okay.
Virtual Pay, which I joined in May this year, they do
Hmm.
both fiat and crypto. But they
Okay.
don't process because of the regulations.
Hmm.
They're strictly monitored by the central banks. So what we
Hmm.
do is we have other providers who convert our fiat to, let's say, USDT, and that's how we settle the merchants. So my interaction mainly, what I'm now tasked to do is to get the best providers who give us the best rates for us to enable the merchants
Hmm.
who are really keen on getting someone who can get them the USDT
Is
to be
that's
able to
like
settle.
that's like a P2P server, right?
Yes, yes, but
Hmm.
we don't connect directly with
Hmm.
them. We just send them to their either accounts or wallets. No, mainly accounts. Then they send the USDT to our wallets. So
Okay.
it's more like yeah, like P2P,
Okay,
P2P,
I
yeah,
understand.
P2P.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, crypto has been interesting for you. Obviously, this is why kind of you decided to get into the system.
Yes.
So, do you make like personal savings in crypto?
For the organization, no, but for
No,
me, yes,
for
personally.
yourself, for personal
Yes,
investments, for example, personal
yes, yes.
savings.
I've staked some funds in. I have, I have like so many wallets: Trust Wallet, Binance, Coinbase,
Okay,
Kraken. Yeah,
okay.
I have. Yeah. But now I've
Wow.
moved them out because of the
Okay.
market.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So
Yeah.
what is the main reason why, for example, you choose to put your savings in different wallets?
It's just risk, managing risk. Because if I
Hmm.
have them in one place, then I'm not sure about what will happen.
It's going
Because
to
I'll
be
give you like
risky.
an instant. Yeah, because we have some funds from our side which have been withheld, let's say by Kraken. It's quite
Hmm.
a big amount. So
Yeah.
it just shows that if you have funds in one place, you
Hmm.
run the risk of getting
Losing.
stuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. So for you personally, right, what is how important is crypto investments to you, for instance? Why, for instance, or yeah, just how important, what is the goal for your crypto savings?
Mine is just to actually, I'm more fascinated in the blockchain than just crypto. Crypto is just how it does. Like
Yeah.
I research on a product, then I stake it or I buy it just to see whether it goes up or down. It's not actually put money that I don't really have to monitor every other second. It does whatever it does. Because for me, I look at the solutions that blockchain has.
Yeah.
So from my side, I research more on the on the givings of the blockchain. For instance, like
Blockchain.
now Swift joining the blockchain. Yesterday they had a talk. So that for me is interesting because I want to see how they'll compete. Let's say Bitcoin trying to do their own like Swift system
Yeah.
and compete now with the Swift company. Data management, how you can get, for instance, in Kenya, we have a lot of circles. Circles is a trillion shilling industry, it is big. So if you're able to capture just a small space of that and use blockchain, you can really leverage and
be successful.
make life. Yeah, it's not even the money; it's more of the product, the
The
solution.
product itself, the
The
solution.
solution. Yes.
Okay. And do you participate in a lot of, for example, tokens in the ICO or IPO stages?
Yes. I don't really follow on the tokens on the IPO, but I follow groups. We have groups that I'm in here locally, and some are international. They just monitor and see what's happening, what's the latest update on the market space in terms of blockchain and crypto.
Okay, so one pretty peculiar question. Why, for instance, why choose crypto investments or maybe crypto banking, so to say, instead of just a normal centralized bank?
Okay, so I keep telling guys, if let's say I'm in Kenya at the moment, if I want to send funds to even the US, if I use let's say a network like Avax TRC20, I can spend sending $1 million, I can spend just about $2. It's crazy. If you use Swift, it can go to upwards of over $500. Like that's insane savings. If someone understood that, then they can see the power of blockchain. You can move funds anywhere and it's faster. Swift will take you 3 days.
Yeah.
If you use Bitcoin or if you're transferring Ethereum, can take you even a few hours max and you get your funds. That's speed of business. It's not just sending the money, then it's helping someone do their things faster than they would have done before. And it's trusted. It's on a blockchain. You can trace the address on maybe TronScan, ETHScan. You can see everything that's happening. So it's transparent. Transparency is, yeah.
Unlike when you use a bank, right?
Yes, you have to keep calling, asking for them to trace it for you. You're using a third party to just see where your money is going, which is a bit risky.
Okay, so for your personal savings, right? Which accounts, is it crypto accounts or maybe bank accounts, etc.? Where do you, for example, save your money and why?
So I save in both crypto and bank because for the bank just like a fail safe. If everything goes down, you don't have zero in your account.
Yeah, it's because it's fixed, right?
Yes. And it's regulated, and the bank, the central banks have a way of helping you get back your money.
Okay, insurance. They provide insurance.
Yes. But for crypto, that's why I'm keen on the DeFi space.
Yeah.
That's where it's going to be big. So I know once it's structured well, I might increase the savings there. But currently the savings there is just to just see what's the let's say, and
The
it's
sentiments.
curiosity. It's more even curiosity of what's happening.
Okay, all right, of course. So where do you save more, in the bank or in crypto wallets?
Bank.
In the bank
Right
for
now,
now.
it's bank. Yes.
Okay, what needs to change in the crypto system for you to invest more in the crypto than in the bank?
Yes, that's an interesting question. Initially, I was against regulations. I
Yeah,
was like,
regulations. Yeah.
why are they coming into place? But then I came to understand that the regulations are not bad. Because
Uh-huh.
like right now, guys have lost like billions with FTX.
Yeah, FTX. Yeah. It's
Binance
pretty funny.
lost. Blockify is about to file for bankruptcy. Like things are just not. If there's no regulation, people will get hurt in the end.
Yeah, yeah, of
And we have
course.
genuine people who wants to do
Mm-hmm.
good things.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have, of course, scammers, like any other
Mm-hmm.
industry. You can't
Yeah.
miss scammers. So it's for me, if regulation is there, that will help. Then I'm up for it because at the end of the day, it's how you use it.
Mm-hmm.
If using it for the right reasons, you'll always get the right solutions.
Okay, understood. Next question. How do you, for example, make your crypto deposit? How do you buy from using your fiat? How do you get to have your crypto in short? Just explain us
Yes, yes,
the
yes.
process.
Okay. So for Kenya, initially I used to buy it via my card,
Yeah.
a bank card, but then
Mm-hmm.
our government stopped that. I went
Okay.
to you can't purchase directly from the card. I
Mm.
went to the mobile option
Mm-hmm.
where we it was possible for you to buy using direct crypto directly using your mobile number. But then
Okay.
also that was capped. So Binance came up with this P2P, which
Mm-hmm.
has really helped. Now that's the only way we are doing it here,
Okay.
whereby
Okay.
you send someone fiat, they send you the crypto to your wallet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is the main inconvenience in this procedure, in the P2P procedure?
You're sending someone money, you don't know if they'll credit you, they will go with the money. It's
Yeah,
based on trust.
it's based on
It's a
trust.
trust,
Yeah.
yeah, trust system whereby trust that give me money, give me the crypto. I think
Okay.
so.
All
Yeah.
right. So in terms of like your investments, right? Obviously, I think you, if I'm not mistaken, you mentioned about staking,
Yes.
minting, etc. as part of
Yeah.
the process which you take up for investments. How about the
Yes.
normal, for example, where do you, for example, how maybe explain the process of how you buy tokens and how you kind of like sell them.
Or in terms of, let's say you talking about
Altcoins, yes, yes.
trading. On trading, personally, I choose not to trade because the
Okay.
market is too volatile.
Mm-hmm.
It's too sensitive to to any news that's
Mm-hmm.
happening out here. So I chose to stay away from trading. So I only invest, stake. I
Yeah.
only do the safe investments for now until
Uh-huh.
maybe the market stabilizes. Then I can venture into
Okay.
the trading aspect of it.
Okay, so let's say in the process of staking, right? When you reach a
Yeah.
certain goal and you reach, a certain percentage, and how do you sell back the tokens? The whole process of selling back the tokens you getting, for
Okay.
example, USDT or BTC,
Yes.
is the how
It is.
convenient is it? How convenient is the whole process, regardless of the platform you're using?
Yes, actually, the only the trusted platform is Binance. I was telling someone yesterday, if it falls, we are all doomed in Africa. So for us is the same way. I'll sell
Yeah.
someone my crypto, then they
Mm-hmm.
send to me
Okay.
fiat, my phone number.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause even using bank accounts, it's tricky because you have to explain source of funds, where you're making this money
Yeah,
from.
exactly. Yeah.
Complicated, you know.
Okay, so in terms of a functionality, right? I won't ask you the exchange which you use the most, but functionality, different exchanges
Yes.
have obviously different setup, how you can hover around the whole website and just browsing through. In terms of
Mhm.
functionality, what is the main inconveniency in these platforms, the crypto platforms?
Sometimes I think there's too much going on at the same time. They
Mm-hmm.
have so many products. I think they're trying to mirror mostly what's happening in the, let's say, if it's DeFi, because exchanges are mainly
Mm-hmm.
copying what happens in the FX space. I think they have so much products, and some of these products, I don't think they're necessary for for the initial stages of
Mm-hmm.
this
So,
industry.
so the main inconvenience is that platforms have too much going on, right? It's hard to keep
Yeah,
up.
too much. Yeah. It's too much at the same time. Yeah, I would rather you just be focused on one aspect, do it so well, then move on to the
Okay.
next one. Like grow your
Ideally,
base.
yeah, ideally, in an ideal world, how would you like this whole process to look like on an exchange, just for simplicity, so that it's gonna be like convenient for you?
Yeah, I think for the exchange is let's say you want to buy and sell, you
Yeah.
don't have to have all the products. Like if you now go, I'll use an example like Binance. They have so
Yeah.
many products, but now
Mm-hmm.
if you scan through those tokens they had initially listed, most
Mm-hmm.
of them are disabled, meaning it's just the hype of it. Like have this new thing, throw it in. Instead of
Yeah.
doing that, just take the stable coins and say these are the coins you're going to trade for now.
Mm-hmm.
If
Okay.
you want an additional service, maybe you pay for it. And if
Mm-hmm.
you're willing to do the more riskier trades, let
Mm-hmm.
them pay. Because you see, at the end of the day, people are also losing confidence in the system because they're using a product they don't really understand because they've
I
never
see.
interacted and they're
Yeah.
being given charts of crazy returns like do this, you'll get 1000x, you'll
Mm-hmm.
get 500% returns. So at the end of the day, if someone does that trade, they'll say this is a scam. You're just
Mm-hmm.
taking my money. It's no, maybe something that's not the case. Maybe they didn't understand the product because they don't
Yeah.
even know the basics of it.
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
go to the deep end.
Okay. So in terms of like security, right?
Yeah.
Maybe for example for crypto exchanges platforms which you use, right? There's an
Yes.
aspect of your private key, your public key,
Yes.
etc. And for example, when you're having these keys and privacy, right? What is the inconvenience of the whole procedure of making sure that securing your wallet?
Yeah. For that now, if an exchange does not have its own, like let's say wallet,
Mm-hmm.
I always advise don't put your money there for long.
Yeah.
If you've gone there to do a certain task, just do it then leave. Put your money in a wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Hot, because that's the cheapest one, because the cold wallets are a bit expensive here. Just put it there. Then when you feel like there's another opportunity, then stake again, yeah, or move your funds again to that exchange, do whatever you need
Mm-hmm.
to do, then put it back so that you don't end up losing everything. Because at the end of the day, it's not your wallet. If you don't have the access to that address, you can just
Yeah.
it's not your money. It's someone else's money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in terms of like, for example, if you use MetaMask before, right? I think you mentioned MetaMask
Yes, MetaMask. Yeah.
and Trust Wallet. They have, for
Yeah.
example, when you're creating an account, an aspect of you saving, for example, a seed, or what do you call that again?
It
Uh,
freeze.
yeah, a seed phrase which you have to copy paste and save it somewhere, and then in case you lose it,
Yeah.
etc. So that whole procedure of having those long keys and seed freezes, etc. What is the inconvenience part about that in terms of like security? What do you make of it?
I think yes, it's I don't know if it's really secure because at the end of the day they are the ones who give you the keys.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's maybe having a system whereby it can auto, it's like let's say an OTP, a
Hmm.
key that can auto generate every few you give it like every other time. You don't have to really save the 12 phrases.
Yeah.
For me, I find it more of a gimmick
Uh-huh.
than I don't know what goes behind the scene to get those
Hmm.
phrases,
Hmm.
rather than proper solution to security. For
It's
for
it's
for
it's
instance,
uh-huh.
like Binance. Let's say if you want to do a trade,
Hmm.
that's the let's say you move funds, so they ask you for an OTP
Yeah.
from your phone, from your email at the same time.
Hmm.
Any given point, you can't say you're the one who didn't do that trade. So unless someone has an access to your phone, to your
Hmm.
email, and to your OTP on your email, and also the SMS, they have three-step OTPs. Like
Mm.
it has to come
Okay.
to your SMS, your
Hmm.
email, and now that's secure because you can't say I didn't have all that. You
Of
are not
course.
there because you have to have all three at a go. 1 minute, it's
Yeah.
done. You can't access. So that's
Hmm.
now like putting in proper structures to ensure that the security in place. It's
Mhm.
not just because afraid someone can hack wherever you saved it. In a book, I can
Seed
go pick
phrase.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just put the 12 phrases. I go to your email, I hack it, I get the
Exactly.
seed phrase, I can access
Exactly.
one.
Yeah. So in terms of the
Mm,
security, you prefer what Binance offers, right, on the OTP
yeah.
aspect. Two-factor authenticator, SMS, and email at the same
And
time.
the image at the same time. If you delay, then you have to do it again. So you have to
Okay.
be there at that moment when doing either a trade or a transfer.
Okay, for the
Very
sake of
important.
convenience. All right. So how about I don't know what the situation is in Kenya in terms of like, because you mentioned as well, the government actually
Mhm.
cut down on regulations, and then they put up regulations for you. You are unable to purchase using your bank card or maybe your mobile money, etc. Right? So in terms
Yeah.
of like regulations, how about are you allowed or do you necessarily have to pay crypto taxes in your country
Well, at the moment, I think that's why they decided to go the
to
route
ban
to
it?
take, yeah, because they can't get the taxes. And we had cases of people receiving millions in Bitcoin to their accounts,
Okay.
and the government freezes those accounts because
Mm,
they need to know where is it coming from, it's for what
yeah.
purpose, so that they get the appropriate tax rate to apply to it before
I
they get
see.
your funds. Yeah.
I see. So because of this, the government actually cut down on this. So yourself, you have never, there's no need for you to pay taxes for now, right?
Yeah, unless they're able to track all the addresses, which I doubt. For now, we are safe, but
Mm-hmm.
with the CBDCs, I know it will come in because they'll be able to peg for every what I understand and what I know will come.
Mm-hmm.
The CBDCs will be tagged to a specific region. So if I move
Mm-hmm.
my crypto from, let's say, Kenya to the US, they'll be able to know this is moving from Kenya to US. This is the tax rate for sending. So you have to purchase the currency of
Mm-hmm.
the country where the funds are going. They apply the tax rate and you can move your funds. So that's how they want to operate it. So of course, it will be centralized, regulated,
Mm-hmm.
but internally, I think you can still do anything you want to do with it and earn from it because the exchange is the exchange.
Mm-hmm.
That's now the power of blockchain. It won't hinder anyone from earning whatever they were earning.
Okay,
And only
of course.
stop people from laundering money,
Yeah.
transferring between different entities or countries.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's for me. I'm open to them implementing the CBDCs. It's
Okay.
not bad. Not bad.
Interesting. So on the aspect of on the P2P aspect, right? Are there
Yeah.
any other platforms which people in Kenya use for P2P or any other methods they
Yes.
use to purchase crypto apart from on Binance?
There's also I think KuCoin.
Uh-huh.
There's Paxful. This one
Okay.
for Bitcoin.
Local Bitcoin.
Yes.
Okay.
OKX have used this also, but I'm not sure if they have a proper P2P system at the
Hmm.
moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in using a P2P, for example, right, you mentioned an aspect of not knowing if the other counterpart is gonna send you funds or not. What is the most important thing to you in terms of like security?
Um, the good thing is the phone number you can call. You can
Hmm.
know who's the one receiving the payments.
Yeah.
So you can reach out to them. And the only safety we have on P2P is the fact that Binance will withhold that amount
In
from the,
escrow.
yeah, until they confirm they've received, then you also receive your own USDT. So
Hmm.
everyone is the check is on the Binance side, more on the Binance side, because the
Okay.
telecom operator, if
Yeah.
they get wind your purchasing, you see they'll say that's not within our jurisdiction. You have to find someone else to help you recover your money.
Mm.
So Binance is taking that step to
So you
ensure.
depend on an exchange or Binance in this case to provide security, right, for both
Yes,
ends.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
All right. So in a new product, let's say you have a new product, for example, a new wallet or maybe a new product which you can use for crypto savings or anything of the like, right?
Mhm.
Ideally, how would you like that product to look like in order for you to leave the current products which you are using? What should that new product have in order for you to kind of like leave the ones that you're using right now and join a new one?
A new product. For me, it really has to have value behind it. It's not just because with initial coin offerings, you have a lot of these white papers. They
Yeah.
give stories. It's a story, but you can't
Yeah.
list like what's the actual thing you've done to show that yes, I can invest in this product.
Product. Yeah.
So, for me, I always look at what's the solution that this product has. That's key. What problem is it solving in the blockchain space? Because ideally, the push for crypto and blockchain is to solve a problem. If it's not solving a problem, then it's just a gimmick. It's passing time. It's a fad. It will come to an end at some point.
Okay.
It
Okay.
has to
So for
solve
you,
a problem.
it has to give value to the blockchain system, right?
Yes, yes,
Ecosystem.
yes, yes.
Okay, and for you to, let's say, to test this product, these projects, right, and invest maybe around 200, 300 bucks, right? What should it have in order, or maybe what should it do apart from its value, right? What should it have in order to convince you to be able to invest 200, 300 bucks in the same project?
Okay, it should have its own investments,
Okay.
but then it shouldn't be too big because I've seen where you have the owners owning so much, then they can manipulate a
The
lot
market,
on the system. Yeah, the
okay.
price and everything, it becomes messy. So it has to have that, at least some bit of investments from the owners as well, so that they have stake in it. It should be able to be tradable on an exchange,
Okay.
to gain value. It should have also be able to be staked and paid, let's say paired to a
Yeah.
stable coin
Yeah.
to ensure that at least it gets some level of stability.
What
It's
if
not
what if
too
it's
volatile.
just what if it's just a wallet where you have to just save crypto and exchange for different coins? More like Trust Wallet. What if it's just
Or
a
more like Trust Wallet.
wallet?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. I
yeah.
understand. Okay. Like Trust Wallet, you see they have staking options, they have insurance where you can loan, you can buy insurance, you can loan your token, then
Okay.
receive it later for some interest rates, which is I think that's what it should have. Because for someone storing in a wallet, just more of they're not keen to let's say trade or move it much.
Yeah.
It's like having it in a fixed deposit account.
So you need to have an incentive for it to be gaining, not just sitting.
Yeah, just sitting idle money. Yeah, yeah, you don't want idle money in the account.
Okay, I understood. Dimitri, do you have any other questions for Kevin?
No, Wilson, thank you.
Yeah, so Kevin, really appreciate you for your time, of course. The project that we're working on, of course, I looked at the expertise which you have on LinkedIn with the company that you're working with. I think with the experience that you have, maybe at a later stage, when we have the product kind of like maged out, we'll kind of like send you some links to have a look as well. Maybe perhaps it could be something which you could be like interested in after some time.
Sure.
So one last question though. I'm sure you use TradingView, right? How
Yes,
important is it for you to kind of like receive for
lots.
example, price changing the price of a certain
Yeah.
coin, for example, price notifications? How important is it for you to receive such kind of like information?
Very important. It's key because the thing when you're moving funds across, let's say from a wallet to an exchange,
Yeah.
I'll have notifications on all the platforms because you don't know what's happening in the next minute. So you need to be alert to be able to say, okay, now things are going bad. Move your funds ASAP from this exchange to your wallet. Safety, just to be safe. So for me, it's priority. It's
It's
high
priority.
priority. Yeah,
Okay.
especially if you're busy.
How about the use of stop losses? Do you
Okay,
apply
stop
it?
loss. Yes, when I trade and trade, I used to have the stop losses so that you don't have to keep looking at your phone or the monitor.
So you say the word used to. So it's my assumption that you used to trade, but now you stop trading. You just like
Yes.
stake and maintain. What
Yeah.
happened? Which one? Why do you think that now it's more profitable than just natural trading?
Because it was the volatility of 30%, today, the next hour, 20%, goes 50%.
Okay.
Because there's no everyone is someone is trying to do something behind the scenes, someone is manipulating the market. It's so that
so there was a high risk of losing money there, right?
Yes.
So because of this, you would rather
fast wait, because I know very soon, I'm sure by next year, it will be very regulated, and we will see some form of order coming into the industry. Because if you just seen FTX, someone was just giving guys advice, buy this, buy that, because they know they can just dump some funds in the exchange, price shoots up, guys go in, they withdraw, it goes down. You see, it's like in the stock effects, they call it this trading. They do the trading, insider trading, because someone knows the price will go up, so let's manipulate the market. So once that's eliminated, we have, that's what I was saying, you can't even have an owner have so much stake in the product they're selling, because you lose confidence.
Of course.
Yeah.
So for you right now, the one and most prominent crypto investment method is just staking and having a savings, right? Loan.
Yes, and mainly in let's say stable coins. Even having it's for stable coins, they don't move that much. Some sort of autonomy. It's not really controlled by one person. It helps.
Have you used the loaning or savings system on Trust Wallet before?
For Trust Wallets, no, but I used it on Binance, because I also search for the best rates. I've used it on Binance, OKX, and because I look at the rates, because if the rate is too low, I just put the one with the highest. I'm a bit greedy there. Then I move my funds then back to where I need to move them.
Okay, all right, Kevin, I won't hold you for long. I really appreciate you for your time. We'll send you a link to our product once we get started. Obviously, you're going to love it, and it could be like an option for you to explore with it. Otherwise, we appreciate you for your time, and thanks a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate the time as well.
All right, bye-bye. Have a pleasant day.
Bye-bye. Have a great day as well.